Je pense qu'il peut être vraiment sympa. Ah non, j'ai fait un pivot. Poste, PAS. C'est super.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sport. Tonight, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Raptors in Toronto. For the Raptors, after splitting their first 2 games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. Denver is a team in transition. A lot of young talent on this roster. Kenny, who do you think is going to be a standout for this team down the road?
I'm going to say where he's from, and you got to say his name.
All right.
The big one.
Moi, je suis chaud patate là.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
And as we've got
Un petit problème. Comment ça se fait que je passe de 60 FPS à rien alors que j'ai pas de problème? C'est bizarre.
a few moments here before the tip. Let's go to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with Mike Malone. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, he said defensively their main priority is going to be preventing points in the paint.
Okay, Dave, much appreciated. Hey, you know, we love Halloween.
Yes.
We love it, don't we? Smitty. Well, it's All Hallows Eve. We have an early season matchup. So in the spirit of trick-or-treat, Solinger's checked in for Toronto. Ross comes in for Damari Carroll. So on the floor for Denver. Winston, he's in at center. Young is out there with Murray. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Gallinari in at the force.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night.
The Raptors has embraced a physical style of play. Strong on the glass, forcing a lot of turnovers, and offensively, they live at the free throw line.
Now Prez. Now here's Barton. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Feeds to Prez. Misses the easy stuff. Raptors trail by 5.
What?
Here's Ross. And
Mec,
off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Prez passes to Murray. And it's Prez, top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Prez has got his first points of the game. And for Prez, who wanted so badly to win it all in college, it was a big letdown to lose in the title game. He did all he could, but it just wasn't enough to cut down the nets.
Yeah, but when you look at a guy like Prez, you see someone who uses coming in second.
Come on, let's go.
We are letting DeRozan get points whenever he wants them. He cannot keep getting into our paint so easily.
Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Barton kicks to Murray. The dish to Gallinari. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Young. Here's Murray. And he's good on the three ball. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
He gets it in there.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in the ideal spot.
Young outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Young dishes to Gallinari, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
Really enjoy watching Young pass the ball. Not a selfish player. Loves spotting his guys open.
The feed to Powell. And Patterson kicks to Sullinger. Puts it up from 12, and he gets it back. Ross on the wing. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And Denver the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches they were the better team.
I was honestly shocked they let the lead go. They need to learn how to manage the clock and lead better as the season goes on.
Here's Sullinger. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sullinger's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
Well, he has to be able to use angles. He has to be a great finisher in tight spaces and to be able to throw his little body into the big guys.
And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Denver.
And you see the lack of scoring in the paint. It's one thing when you're dealing with great shot blocking inside, but even then you need to collapse the defense just to create open looks on the perimeter.
That free throw missing.
One thing you have to love about Will Barton is his ability to put on a show if left unchecked. He's one of those players that when he is on the floor, you need to keep your eyes glued to the TV. He's bound to make an incredible block or put someone on a poster at any moment.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Kicks it to Murray. It's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And with Barton, you love that he still plays with efficiency, with all the highlight reel plays he is capable of making.
And that's not always an easy thing to do. Stay efficient like he does. Put on a great show at the dunk contest last season in Toronto. And Barton's starting to get proper recognition for being a true up-and-coming star in our league.
Lives up to that nickname, Will the Thrill.
That's right.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Pass to Ross. Here's Joseph. Dishes to Sullinger. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Winston.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
Barton kicks to Murray. Back to Barton. He dishes it to Prez. No good with the triple.
C'est un bon shoot.
Raptors trail by 6.
Juste raté le but.
Carroll passes to Joseph.
J'essaie de...
He kicks it to
D'avoir
Powell.
un shoot un peu
And the
plus-
foul on Jamal
Press,
Murray.
and I approve
That
that
is his
steal.
first foul of the game.
Presidential
Denver
pardon.
making a switch here. Arthur's checked in.
Dégueulasse.
Here's Powell. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Terrific team chemistry on display. Everyone communicated well, and as a result, they got a great look out of it.
Here's the screen. The pass to Gallinari. And another miss by Denver. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Carroll dishes to Powell. Rejected by Winston.
Look at Perez rise up for the timely block. So good at reading the opposition and getting high for those rejections.
Pass to Murray. 1:16 left to play here in the first.
Allez, on est éliminé.
Back to Gallinari.
Oui.
Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
Oh,
Perez
offensive.
kicks to Barton. A three-pointer is right on target.
J'ai connu offensif qui gagne
Barton's
sans
got his
faute.
first 3 points of the game. Raptors trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint, here's Sullinger. Some solid D here from Winston.
Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Barton kicks to Murray. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Les Lakers,
Powell kicks to Carroll.
les Pelicans. Non, franchement, il y a des moyens
Sullinger
qu'ils
left
ont.
side. Looking to end his cold
Pour le
spell.
montage, je me fais plus trop
And
de
a
soucis. Ah,
kind
bah,
roll that time off the rim as
pas de
that one
soucis pour
falls.
le
Sullinger's got
pour le
6.
Jazz, ils font
Wow,
les
got that one off
troisième,
right
et
in the
les Clippers
face for the
continuent
big
de faire de la
fella.
merde.
Nice quick fire release.
I'm with
Ah,
you.
je pense
I
que
didn't
ce
think
sera
he'd get that
pour-
one off in time, but his shot is so
Non, c'est
quick.
pas pour moi, c'est
He
pour
did.
lui-même. Ah si, c'est pour moi.
Murray the pass
Ça
to
va.
Winston. No good trying to beat the buzzer.
J'aurais dû juste attendre
And
tout
that
seul.
does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead.
Oh putain.